Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. This is our usual Friday night FB Live again, and tonight we actually switched the channel a little bit and we are catering our channels to our English speaker. Yeah, so for your information, Better Dads Malaysia initiated this Raising Hope campaign aiming to provide support and assistance to the public in order to counter the negative effects caused by the pandemic. And for the past month, we've been producing some very relevant videos and information releasing to the Mandarin speaking or the Chinese speaking community. And this month we are aiming some support and assistance to the English speaking. And tonight I have a very special guest who is also the co-founder of Better Dads Malaysia. But tonight our guest Jason Leong is representing another NGO, which is the Christian for Peace and Harmony in Malaysia. Welcome, Jason.
Hi there. Hi, Josh.
Yeah. Hey, so Jason, I'm having you to actually to talk about one of these Raising Hope online charity concerts, which is coming on September 11. I know this is in line with also the initiative by Better Dads Malaysia. That's why we're also calling this online concert Raising Hope. Can you tell us a little bit more about this online concert, Jason?
Sure. Better Dads Malaysia is actually among one of the NGOs, 20 NGOs that is involved in this particular fundraising effort called the Malaysian Solidarity Fund against COVID-19. Now, besides Better Dads Malaysia, two other Christian organizations which I'm an advisor of, that is Christians for Peace and Harmony in Malaysia, CPHM, is also part of this effort, together with the Association of Next Gen Christians of Malaysia, NCOM. So basically, three organizations where I'm involved together with Joshua. We are all part of this effort that was first spearheaded by Suci Foundation Malaysia in back in May. But when they felt that the situation was so big, so serious that they needed more people to join in, so there was a call for NGOs and multi-faith organizations to join in this effort. So all in, when they made the call, all the three of our organizations, the Better Dads Malaysia, CPHM, and NCOM, responded and joined this group of NGOs, which brought everything up to a total of 20 NGOs. Wow. Which are involved, and they are all multi-faith, multiracial NGOs. So we have NGOs like from the Muslim organizations like ABIM, and ASIN. ASIN is also an umbrella of Malay Muslim NGOs, and then we have also Global Peace Malaysia. These are the Muslim Malay NGOs. Then we have the Buddhist NGOs, of course, Suci, and the Buddhist Missionary Societies, and Buddhist Jam Fellowship, and there are the Hindus as well from the Hindu Sangam, and even the Sikh from the Malaysian Gurdwara, and also the other organizations which are like civil society organizations. So it's a very Malaysian organization, group of people which are ordinary Malaysians coming together to raise funds for COVID-19 situation in the country. And the funds basically are going to two very important areas. One, it is to save lives. That means to buy hospital equipment that is needed and to be donated to the public hospitals in Malaysia, throughout Malaysia, about 38 public hospitals. Wow. All the way from Perlis, Klang Valley, Sabah, and Sarawak as well. And these are emergency supplies because they need those things like the ICU equipment, ventilators, and they need it critically. And it's important that it has to be donated and supplied as fast as possible, faster than the government procurement system. Yes. Yeah. So the other part of the fund is now being used also to sustain lives, because it is not just about saving life because of the equipment. Now there are a lot of people who suffer as a result of the COVID-19 situation where they lose their jobs, they lose the source of living, the businesses have to close, and many of them are unable to pay the rents or even put food on the table. So monetary assistance, cash assistance is given to a lot of these people besides the food aid and groceries. But we are actually very, at Better Dads Malaysia, we are actually very proud to be able to spearhead and lead this particular concert because I'm the organizing chairman for the Raising Hope charity concert. And together with our uh, friends in CPHM and NCOM, all the three NGOs are the organizing NGOs for this particular charity concert on September 11th.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think this is rather meaningful, especially we just celebrated our Independence Day, whereby I think a lot of you online actually saw some news whereby Shiji is actually donating some of these appliances to a lot of all these local government hospitals, and then you might even find some resources or videos online seeing like all multi-faith NGOs are coming together. I think this is actually the Malaysian spirit, and also we are living out the Malaysian family as a whole, whereby multi-faith, multi-ethnicity groups coming together and joining hand. I'm aware that initially actually Suchi started the solidarity funds actually aiming to hit 10 million, and I'm just heard that actually it's already exceeded even the second goal. And I believe that for your information, a lot of all this audience out there, these funds are actually not only coming out from the corporate and stuff like that. In fact, are very ordinary people, just like us, as a very ordinary what do you call it, NGOs. And just by giving out, even like 1 ringgit, 5 ringgit, 10 ringgit, and when I really see that when people, when the rakyat come together, and we can really stand up together and raise hope together for our people. And any updates from the recent fund received, Jason?
Yes, I think it is correct that when the fund started way back, the target was only 10 million. And then the group of NGOs decided that 10 million is not enough because the greed is so great. And as the months passed, it went up to 20 million. But even then, it is not enough. And as of today, I think we have collected roughly about 27 million.
Wow.
And so it has been going on since May until now. And we are now towards the end phase of the fundraising campaign. And this particular concert, the Raising Hope charity concert, will be the highlight, the grand finale for this fundraising campaign, and where we will do this live concert on September 11. After that, after a week later, then this fund will have to come to a close. But then the donations can still go on, of course. But this particular collaboration among the NGOs will have to end for a while, and so that we can move on to other things. But what is important is that the donors are actually from very ordinary people, and there are even children, there are even young people donating small amounts of money, like 1 ringgit or 10 ringgit. But the important thing is that no matter what is the donation, every single ringgit is important. And every single ringgit donated to this fund goes directly to help to buy the medical equipment and to help the people out there. No deduction of any expenses or anything else that is a admin fee or anything else that comes from this fund. So that is the beautiful thing about this fund. And every ringgit I think, represents a special gift from Malaysians right from their heart. And because it comes in this manner, and it goes actually to save life, and it will go to sustain life, because all of us know every single life is precious, and every life that can be saved itself is an achievement. And we are really happy to, among the three organizations, to contribute our effort to organize this particular concert on our own, at our sponsored by all the three organizations, Better Dads, CBHM, and AdCom, so that the costing of the concert will not be passed to the fund. So we absorb it, and we are happy to take the lead on this, and we are really glad also the committee agreed to the theme of the concert called Raising Hope, because this is actually the theme that Better Dads Malaysia has chosen for a lot of its campaign. That's why you can see this particular Raising Hope campaign cuts across so many segments of society, and everywhere you'll be seeing Raising Hope. So it's most appropriate in this season of Merdeka and National, what they call that, Malaysia Day that is coming up on September 16, that we not just raise the national flag, but we are raising hope for the entire country. So in a sense, we are also raising hope. At Better Dads of Malaysia, we are saying that fathers are actually frontliners, and they are not only the frontliners, but they are also the last line of defense. Because fathers must be there and stay strong. Because if the fathers fall, then the families will suffer. So fathers cannot afford to fall. So here we are raising hope as well for all the fathers, and hoping that all the fathers out there and men out there will also stand up and rise up to meet the needs of this community.
Yeah, that is why when I was I was called to talk about to discuss about this online event and to join effort together with Chiji and some other 19, 18 NGOs together, I straight away say yes, because I think in response to the the white flag movement in June, whereby myself and Jason, we felt that although raising white flag, it's actually not a sign of defeat, but I know that people are in distress and are calling for help. But I think rather as a Malaysian, we step up to be united and work together. We shall raise hope, and also at this juncture when we are celebrating Merdeka and also in the upcoming Malaysia Day, I think we shall raise hope, join hand together, raise hope for Malaysian. So I think it's rather meaningful, whereby in response to what I've just said, from Jason, and because in Better Dads Malaysia, we believe actually a strong family, whereby it's led by the father, it's actually this backbone of a strong nation, So I think it's also very meaningful when we see that every single Malaysian, regardless of religious background or their age group or even their status, they are contributing to the fund, and also the NGOs coming together. I think this is a truly Malaysian spirit, and it's also, so I really encourage and urge all of our fellow Malaysians to actually tune in to the Raising Hope virtual charity concert. You can actually Google it, or from Facebook, and from Facebook, when you search for it, you can actually like our page, and hopefully you can actually share this page and to all of your friends and relatives, and tune into the concert. And either way, I'm aware that not only the participating NGOs are multi-faith, multi-ethnicity, but I also heard that the artists involved in this on this online concerts are also involves some Malaysian and also people from different city, some international singers as well, and also not only singers but also religious leaders, and some of these celebrity are participating. Can you tell us more on this?
Yeah, certainly. We have a good number of Malaysian celebrities coming from multi-races again, Malay, Chinese, Indian, Malaysian singers. And we have also a number of singers coming from overseas, we have one Indian Bollywood star called Mohit
Wow.
Chauhan, and we have Taiwanese singers like Harris and Ray Lin, and also we have this Philippine singer who is very popular in Malaysia. His name is Mark Adam,
Mm,
and of course we have the Rinpoche, who is Rinpoche Mingyo, who from Tibet,
wow.
currently residing in New York, who has written a best-selling book, and he's giving a special message. And
Wow.
among the Malaysians uh, who uh, who have come forward, people like Francisca Peter, Sean
Mm,
Ghazi, Baby Shima, Vince Chong,
wow. Wow.
our Malaysian idol number two, Daniel Lee, and
Wow.
we have Dasha Logan, the daughter of the late Logan Arden from Alley Cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have Bernie Chan and Niza Muhammad will be the MCs. We have Patrick Leong, uh, Janet Lee, and then husband and wife team of Junji Delfino together with David Gomez, and of course some Buddhist groups who are also singing. And we have our Malaysian Adele, Elvira Arul, who will be
Wow.
also sharing with us, and even Jaslyn Koo, who is a Malaysian but currently very much involved in a competition in
Yes.
Sing
Yes.
China Star competition, very popular program in China, and
Wow.
even a Singaporean singer called Celeste. So huge participation by a number of
Yeah, yeah.
artists.
I mean, listening to, I mean, when I'm listening, you mentioning the names, and I think it's very heartwarming, when all these supports and also prayers pouring out to Malaysian. So Malaysian, you are not alone, and we really, a lot of people are actually caring and working together. So I'm aware that in fact, the NGOs and in fact, the Solidarity Fund is actually accepting donation. So you can actually start donating now and also schedule your time to attend the online concert. Yeah, Jason, please tell us a little bit on this donation. How does it work? How can we start donating now?
Yes, yeah, you're right. The donation actually starts now. The online link is available, and also the QR code is available. So you can just scan the code and you can start making the donation now. And it goes all the way to September 11, and even 1 week after
Mhm.
the concert itself, the donations will be active. And like we say, no donation is too small. Every
Yeah.
ringgit counts because every life counts, and it's very, very important. And most important thing also too for the corporates and those who want to claim income tax deduction, please
Mhm.
note that every donation is available for income tax donation. Income tax deduction. And you all you need to do is to request for an official receipt as the money goes into the Sushi Foundation Malaysia fund. So this is the one that will be issuing you the official receipt. So you can claim that. So we really appeal to all Malaysians to donate generously, starting now, and even the corporations, please come forward and donate. And in terms of the donations, which are huge donations, anything that is above 100,000 ringgit, you can inform us, and we will acknowledge that donation publicly if you want to
Yeah.
on during the concert, and we will inform and mention the big donors in that sense. But don't worry about that. Every donation is most welcome because it will go a long way to help Malaysians, to save Malaysian lives, and to save and sustain lives in Malaysia.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for the information. And for those online participant out there, so we are looking forward to see you next Saturday. from 8 p.m. to 11. So yeah, do tune in, and also if you like this video, and please share it to your friends and relatives, get them to know about this initiative, and invite them to join us and also tune into the concert. And yeah, thank you very much for taking this interview, Jason, and also thank you for everyone watching this Facebook Live, and thank you everyone, and good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.